We are going to be getting our first collaboration event in Summoner's War Chronicles. Alright, so this morning the community in Korea got a really big content drop that will eventually make its way to our region. Most likely it'll be a Tower of Ascension reset day, so look for this in the next couple weeks. The collaboration is with the webtoon series called The Advanced Player of the Tutorial Tower. Gotta love these titles. Nonetheless, the collaboration comes with 4 new monsters, 3 5-star monsters that will be banner summon events, and a light Nat 4 monster. Thanks to Zhao over on the official Summoners War Discord for providing the community with some screenshots of the new monsters. Let's take a look at them now. Yes, I know I'm going to absolutely butcher some of these names. First up, we have Hyannu Kim, a fire warrior type, which means he will go for the assassins on the other team. This guy is an absolute nuke. His first skill does a ton of damage, with 40% of it being defense penetrating damage, which means this guy could literally one-shot most monsters. Also, if he's attacking a monster, you get attack up. His second skill does even more. He puts out a ton of damage, strips 2 beneficial effects, and if he does strip, then he does even more damage. And to top it all off, if he does get that strip off, then he gets an invincible buff. His passive helps him even more because every time a beneficial effect is removed or stolen from him, he gets attack up and crit rate up. Like, this dude is crazy. I am already in love, and depending on when these guys get released, I might have to forget about the Water Vampire Hunter Espinosa. Next up is a mage class water monster, Narinha, which is essentially a slightly worse Argon, in my opinion. Skill 1 is an AoE damage, block beneficial effects, and frostbite. Skill 2 is the big one. She applies defense down and also does damage based on the number of harmful effects. Her passive is very strong, but also very conditional. If she is facing a fire target, she has damage and accuracy increased by 25%. In the wind category, we have Miriam, a warrior class that can put out some serious hurt. Skill 1 drops an AoE defense down and an AoE strip of 2 beneficial effects. That's kinda nutty actually. Skill 3 does damage based off of HP and increases her defense and damage. Her passive is just straight up elemental advantage against water at all times, and if she defeats an enemy, she gets attack up. Lastly, we have AV, the only Nat 4 of the group, but also a light support monster. She applies attack down and crit down. Skill 3 applies defense up and recovers 30% of the ally's HP. Her passive just uses her skill 2 every 18 seconds when you get hit by a boss. AV's skills seem a little lackluster. Overall, she feels like more of a PvE unit, and not really even for speed teams, but more just for consistent clears. Overall, it seems to me that they are really trying to push the meta away from this super bruiser tanky meta and pushing us into higher damage compositions. There's a lot of damage in these units and a lot of counters to buffers, kind of like Wusa. There's a couple of things that the Korean clan got today, some buffs and nerfs and a couple other quality of life changes and so forth. Of course, remember, all of this is subject to change, but we will have to wait and see when these new collaboration monsters get announced for the North American regions. I will leave a link to the Korean patch notes down below. Thank you for watching, leave a like if you liked this quick update, and make sure to hit the subscribe button for even more Chronicles content. As always, I'm TopherSmurf telling you to keep on gaming.